Hi, how you doing? Welcome back to another reaction of interview with the vampire. Absolutely, season 2, episode 4. Let's get into this, y'all. Are you excited? Cause I sure am. You want to see this in a full reaction? Because I know that's one of the questions you are asking yourself right now. You can see this in a full reaction with the links down below, so please click the link. Join me over there on Patreon or YouTube channel memberships and join the extended family today. We are willing, we are able to invite more people into our extended family, and we want all of you guys to join us over here. Thank you guys so much anyways for clicking on this reaction as well. Please like, share, and comment down below. Don't forget, comment down below. I can't wait to read y'all comments. Now, without further ado, let's jump into interview with the vampire and find out exactly what the show has got to give. Episode 11, I want you more than anything in the world. Yay. Mom, babe. Oh.
And how did she like being infantilized?
She carried her water uphill like a seasoned player.
With it.
To steal your Nunu away downstairs to stir our cocktails and serve our canapes. 3 on a bell. Nunu, I need 2 mint juleps and 4 bellinis.
Flap, flap my wings and fly far, far away.
You know I will.
Fly far away. Oh, my God!
It is not a glove. It is a foot.
But she's flapping her wings. We're getting free. Birdie loves the breeze.
Where are the canapes?
That's horrible.
The play was a hit.
An unmitigated hit.
They added shows.
How did the coven take it?
Mostly with good grace.
Bitter.
I hate this song like I hate my mortal father.
She's caught in the trap. But she's flapping her wings and getting free.
It says here in the margins, find baby
God.
Louie's inner childlike wonder again.
Saw my notes, but
By the 500th performance, Claudia was beyond bored.
lackluster bromidic felt more like a slug than a celebration.
Major, I think fierce vampire trapped in the body of a little girl. I'm reminded of it every night of my existence. I relive every condescending look or fucking comment I have ever had to suffer. I have lost my passion for work on stage. I think I prefer backstage.
The author of My Baby Loves Windows, would you humble yourself thus?
It's a privilege to work in this theater.
To help you rediscover your passion for Lulu, you'll no longer remove your costume.
And yet the audience sang along in full voice. I single out our sister when nomadic passion has infected the entire company. And the infection spread was a year and a half ago.
Louis, I got a name.
Louis takes all the proper precautions.
Review some stuff in the cafe.
These books during Blood Sabbath.
I'll loan it to you when I'm done.
This is not
Louis, run wild.
It's a show of shallow power.
Is it thirst? Is it love? Are you companions?
Yes.
No.
He denied it.
Whatever you want to call it.
An affair? A romance?
It's not the word I would use.
Oops.
So it's not whatever I want to call it then? Don't talk about your mother very much.
No, I don't. And so it's okay if you don't remember her name. God is great.
Just not a companionship.
God, how do you better?
Don't understand the danger I risk every night for you. Read novels during performances.
I've seen those plays 100 times.
I keep your secret.
You notice how hot the room gets when you two talk about the secret?
Only seems to work when I think of shit that pisses me off. So you want me to come around more?
Yes, that would help.
Okay then, I'll come around more.
I love you.
You promised you wouldn't talk.
I love you.
Are you schizophrenic, Louis?
Yes.
No. Perhaps when the book is published, enterprising psychotherapists will write papers.
Why does he
my
do that?
biographer, my therapist.
I could feel
the movement of air with his movement. I wouldn't say it was his hand. It was not his hand.
And you weren't feeling Lestat in the room?
No, but looking back on it now, I can understand it.
Vampire bond.
I was severing one.
What is this?
Were you two the only ones who survived the fire at the theater?
You weren't provided any information about the fire in our archives.
High school, you told a girl you'd only do her if she had a paper.
One of my researchers found it in the Beinecke Library in New Haven.
Can't they tell he's lying?
Claudia, in direct violation of the third great law, still journaling.
Pause. What? How is... Okay, side note. I know that everybody told me that Armand is a liar. Armand. He's a liar, right? But how is he and why is he going into this older man's head, the writer, and you keep seeing Armand every 2 seconds, his face. Like, why is he doing that? And then he started talking. Like, what's going on? Now, you can't tell me in the comment section if it's a spoiler. So please, please, shh. No spoilers. But if it isn't a spoiler and we already have gone through it and I'm just really slow, feel free. Comment down below. Let's jump back into the show. Boop.
What are you writing, baby Lou?
Oops.
Why are you lurking?
To hear his heartbeat one last time.
Well, here it comes.
No vampire must commit to writing the history of the vampire.
It's just random thoughts. It's a habit. Celeste and Estelle hate me.
Marie Celeste, because her talent disappeared without trace years ago. Estelle is so far up Celeste's arse that she doesn't need a coffin to sleep in anymore.
A few things about you. Go on.
Maître has a gravely attachment to the laws. Tender can turn to tinder. Francis Norton was transformed without the permission of the vampire Armand. And here lies his daddy vamp. I have bent lawful with at least half the working girls. Had I been Estelle or Celeste lurking in the shadows, and thank you for the kind words you wrote about me. I read it just now, right in front of you.
Hey, baby Lou! I don't like windows when they close.
Oh, there's that lady.
You sold me a dress.
Ouais, tu m'avais trop payé.
Is that a Nazi sign?
Les billets froissés, des boucles d'oreilles pleines de sang. Ton corps était pas encore formé, mais ton esprit déjà sophistiqué. Puis tu souriais pas. Clowning now.
I'm an actress now.
Ah, ok. Théâtre des vampires?
Still dressing your windows for your German tourists?
Your French is still ugly. Like your Dao outfit.
Just wouldn't say it because it's rude and obvious.
Merci.
Mercy. Why they at a restaurant?
Areas. They got this salon thing called R26. Me, okay. I showed a little work. Got some love back.
My mind. Grab my melons.
Already doing it.
Catatonic. Since Santiago has taken up with Celeste again.
Hungover from last night when he split from the pack and overserved himself in the Latin Quarter.
First giving birth to more genius. She's giving birth
to modernity itself.
Intermingling, innovating, collapsing two art forms into one. The new generations ripping apart the old molds, bursting into new ones. Streets on the barricades.
Don't sound all that Chicago to me.
Outside Chicago.
Borrowed from the French.
So, it's mimicry that you good at? Like a parrot?
Hey, New Orleans.
Or a buffoon?
Couldn't hear you from the other side of the table, but you got my attention. Enough! Take your time.
That's enough.
Good boy.
You two want to act like fledglings do it in darkness.
Oh, hold on! I don't give a flying hooter. We're going right back to that scene. Oh, I'm not gonna have time to edit.
Sound all that Chicago to me.
Outside Chicago. We roamed all around.
The ancestor theory. Say, New Orleans.
Or a buffoon.
My attention. Enough! Take your time. Come on.
What?
Want to act like fledglings do it in darkness.
Louis, come back.
That was crazy.
You've been showing your work at the Perrier's salon.
You might remember I bought a Fougeron from you early in the year, doing that watch I was wearing.
Yes, a good watch.
I saw he was expanding beyond decorative arts, getting into paintings.
You're using a Rolleiflex and always at night. Yeah. Something fragile about this man.
If you knew the man, you know he was anything but.
Côte de soul he is hiding. Tell me, what do you see?
A boy Sam.
Framing the door.
Oh, he's not even sitting.
Right on the street.
Is the look a warning? This is what happens if you play in the street, thinks the mother. What of the look of the boy who cannot play anymore? We are left to wonder. A young American, like yourself. He has the eye.
I don't have the eye.
No. I think you do have the eye. We know it when we see it. You see it in yours? You should buy one from me. Sit on it. Sell it to Selly Man when he moves into photography.
Fuck you!
Some of these aren't so bad, Louis. I mean, this one with the fountain and the couple. I think I've seen it somewhere, like in a book or something, right?
It's not mine. That's Fred Stein.
Fred Stein.
Elsa Triolet. Model. Mid-30s. I'm still in New Orleans. Why are all these in there?
Don't ask me. We've been staring at
I didn't put these here.
Do her. If she had a paper bag over her head, she agreed and you did.
He's a good photographer.
He's getting in his head.
I want our readers to know that.
Can I get some aspirins, migraines today?
You should say you see him in your mind.
Merci. I know, my French is terrible.
It's better than the plays.
Then the song came back again.
Oh, oui. I should kill whoever wrote it.
Claudia, you're needed in the wet room.
I'll be there in a minute.
Eh bien, merci, Lulu. For whatever that was.
You want to ride home?
I can't control the light I'm getting. I'm supposed to stand by a street lamp, wait for the world to pass under it. I'm a vampire. The light was insufficient when I put it in the bag.
Tell me, Moshe.
A whole goddamn lot. Folks, before he even picks up a camera. Friends with him and shit. I can't do that. I'll end up beating him.
Like this gentleman. Oh, and her. Your lens is not entirely clean. And you see here, in the corner. And on this night, you only had 8 frames of film on you. Lacks singularity. There's nothing wrong, per se, with the frame. But going forward, when the moon is your favorite source of light, a little patience.
West, and Louis is
Romeo!
the sun.
It's barely Balthazar.
I was wondering if you wanted to take one of our walks.
It's a punishment.
Because you don't like flapping your arms in that stupid play. TB killed my family. All of them. Dead. The town was sad for me. Oh, poor orphan.
We're gonna talk about that.
A lieutenant from Düsseldorf. Did I want to know what love is before I die?
Sounds like a lie.
Cigarette. But it was the comfort. He was alive. You know, I said to him, you're making love to me and you think it's wrong to look at me. I
That's
wasn't
nice
inviting
color.
Hitler to stay in France. I'm inviting a frightened boy to cradle my tits.
Oops.
And now I'm a traitor. A slut.
Monsieur, vous ne pouvez pas...
Best. Framed time and space. The oil dead, still living, still fighting.
Feels familiar.
Ah, weary of battles and glorious hunts.
To power one night and follow it with grand grovel in the next. Vintage Leoncourt.
I do not enjoy using my powers like that, Louis.
Seemed like you did. Remember me? I handled folks like Santiago both my lives. I like seeing Claudia made a puppet.
I treated her as a member of my coven.
If I may say, it all makes you look weak.
I'm not Lestat, Louis.
Okay. Who are you?
I'm a
The
picture.
adoration of the shepherds with a donor. Contemporary of my maker, Marius de Romanus. The donor in the title was my maker. Donation was... what is the modern word for it? In kind. This is Amadeo. He's 20 years here. He was rescued from a brothel when he was 15. Named Arun, then I think. The abuse in the brothel was such that he cannot be sure that is what his parents named him to work on a merchant boat in Delhi when in actuality they had sold him shackled on the boat.
Is that supposed to be him?
Brothel, my maker's purchase. His reluctance to share the dark gift, knowing what it would do to his beloved Amadeo.
Amadeo, you look white there.
I served him with all my heart. His worshipful mercy. Amadeo had a skill. And if a friend wandered into town, I was occasionally donated. A meteor in the forearms. 7 years before I was stricken with illness. Before I was turned.
And Armand?
The name the coven in Rome gave me after they set fire to the studio. Set fire to my maker to reign over the coven abandoned by Magnus. Magnus, who begat Lestat. Lestat, who begat Louis, and on and on.
Oh!
Am I my history I have endured? Am I the job I do not want? No one has painted me in over 400 years.
What is it, woman?
I look good.
Yes, you don't have more than you did 2 years ago. Same.
I gotta kill this lady.
The war. Mom died, Dad ran off. Aunt didn't want me. Ran away. One dark thing after another. Maybe I seek it out. Maybe I chase after it. And in between the dark things, there's something broken in me.
Or go flagada or go cold. I mean, that's fine. Then you'll be fine again. Get used to it. Like weather.
Oh, Lord.
You got blood on your
I bled through. Leaving a trail. I'm Gretel.
She better
Claudia!
leave.
The show is a hit. The show is our cover. The one with the child's physique.
Audiences don't give a shit. Tuan could play the part. I like to pounce on the audience members, but I don't.
We honor the blood when we dispose of it.
You dispose it so you won't get caught. They've all turned inward too long ago and you know it, which is why you run to lose.
Most in my position would treat you no better than you treated your maker. You will do more than the bare minimum on and off stage. Friend you made, you will not see again.
There's rot on the green room floor. See to it. Too old to play Hamlet. Too young to play Polonius.
For your role, Thesp. Or join your maker in oblivion.
You can't think of it as a waste of time, Louis. What is vampire life but poor decisions stacked next to better ones? Speaking of poor decisions.
Armand knows all about Lestat,
Read Armand's first night at the theater.
but you colored it in for him.
You could trust Armand.
What about me and you? You and me and you. What the fuck's going on without me here?
I didn't want to wreck that for you, and this whole time
Chasing it.
he hasn't betrayed our
Chasing it.
trust.
Except he just threatened me with it. Oh, I forgot. Love makes you stupid and blind. Let me guess, he's your companion finally. You and him. Him and you. You and fucking him.
You left me! Go sit in your choice, sister.
I'm on her side.
The wilderness that is our daughter.
He can't do it.
Shall we hunt?
Third floor, balcony.
Keep a watch.
Eyes, ears, and mind.
What are we hunting for, mon cher?
What are you hungry for, Lestat? His wife and her husband nodding off in their ignorant bed.
Let their children answer.
Wait,
and not
did
get
they
the
hear
door. Pale
the whole
faced
time?
policemen arrive. Hunt later.
Yeah.
Wanker.
You're gonna break it off with him, aren't you? Doomed. Always doomed. Maybe you tried.
No, you're not. You say what I want you to say now. Say apple.
Apple.
Say it in French.
La pomme. Isn't gonna be a hunt, is there? Why this suit?
It's my favorite on you.
Well, it's quite nice, I suppose. You might not know this, but I had the tailor inscribe your initials right here. So your name would always cradle.
You summoned me.
I felt your panic.
Everyone doing what they want when they want.
Everyone but you.
Santiago wants
What's your job?
Others will follow him. You should.
I'm staying in Paris with you. I don't know too much about the theater, but I used to be real good at running things. I'm a little wet. Give him the job.
Never.
Watch him fail.
Never.
Listen to me.
I can't.
He'll overplay his hand, and everyone will see him for what he is. They don't have an alternative. They'll beg you back.
I want you.
Oh, Lord.
You sure about that, Aaron?
Yes, maître.
Tuan.
Sitting on a bench, having a smoke.
A drunk, asleep in his auto.
Good. Meet back at the theater and stagger your arrival.
Yes, maître.
You made me look foolish.
You just assume it was me.
Well, it wasn't me.
Probably an honest mistake from the staff.
You think I need to be coddled? Hyped up, lied to?
Center of coldness in you. Is that what makes you fascinating?
What is he doing to him?
Don't be afraid. Just start the tape. I was a 33-year-old man when I became a vampire.
You like to join us?
Mitchell.
You go ahead. Have your fun.
Wait, I can't see.
I mean, you've forgotten, man. Hey, stop!
What? Morning!
I lost time. Got a little heated.
With a boy. Things got heated with a boy. I was at home picking...
What? Well. What a good episode, but I'm so confused by the ending. I don't know who Daniel Malloy is, or McCloy, whatever his last name is. Obviously, we've talked about this character. I saw jits of going back to season 1. I then thought Armand was part of the going into this older man's head, but it seems like it might not be him. What is this episode trying to tell us? How about I just look it up? Because I actually don't know what just happened. Besides like the obvious fact, it seems like also interview, let's look this up. Interview with the Vampire, season 2, episode, what episode is this? 4. I just want to know like what's going on, what's happening. I want to know. So far, I really like Claudia. Although we have a new actress who plays Claudia, she's literally everything. She's amazing. And it seems like at the ending of this, it seems like the head guy or the vampire who wants to be the head, seemed like he might have found something about Lestat. Is that where I was getting to? Let's just read this. Sam, the Irish vamp, remains a scene stealer. Love him picking up a popcorn bag. Okay, whatever. This isn't really. I want to know, like, what's going on? You and me. In the present day, Daniel clicks through the tablet whatever files to find the victim named Catherine Mitchell, 1973. That's what we saw at the ending. And the pap shots of Armand and a figure in a hoodie, Louis probes, dragging down some steps. Daniel has more flashes of Armand mind effing with him and images of a body with a bag over his head. So it was Armand in his brain. He plays an OG 70s interview tape on his laptop and hears the sounds of vampires snarling and flesh tearing and Armand's voice interrupting the attack. What happened? I don't want to read ahead in the books because I don't want to do so. Oh, damn, this person didn't even go into it. I guess because there's the books. Okay, because the last sentence was letting me know maybe possibly if I continue to read and try to find what this explanation of this whole episode was, I might be spoiled moving forward in other episodes. No, I have not seen the books. I have not read a book. I don't know what the book looks like. So I don't want to jinx myself and try to find out what the meaning of this episode was. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Please feel free to comment down on key points of this episode without spoiling me. Please don't. But let's talk about the scenes that I loved. I loved Claudia. I actually really like that song. Now, the one that Claudia was singing about, I don't like when the window is closed. That's literally the remix. It's not out yet, but feel free to continue to look on Spotify. I'm sure it will drop. But regardless, I like the song, but if I was singing that 500 times, I'd be like Claudia. I'd be like, I'm over it. I'm a vampire. I'm about to kill all of you. Like, I would just let it out the bag. I'll probably be dead. I loved the scene with Armand, and he was like, stop it! And everybody went to sleep or stopped and froze. To show how powerful Armand is glorious. He is very powerful, very, very powerful. And I love when they just give us a little bit more. It also seems like Louis has a lot of his powers too, because Armand is obviously teaching him. He's learning the fire trick, okay? You know, I think I could do that too. I think I could just set ablaze things without even trying. I loved when we saw Lestat. Great. I've been eating a lot of these, so I feel like it's all still in my throat. It's actually quite disgusting. But every scene that Lestat comes in, I loved that Lestat has been in this whole season without being in this whole season. Like, Lestat is obviously still alive, And I don't know if this is Louis and his brain thinking about Lestat, or is Lestat trying to intervene when he can. But by the ending of it, it seemed like although we knew that Louis was still with Armand, it seems like when he was sitting at the bench, like he was going to break up with Armand, he gave even a psych out, but when he took the umbrella off and the rain made Lestat disappear, with Lestat still telling Louis pretty much how he loved him and how he has his name engraved in some stitching. That was a touching scene, y'all. And then he slowly disappeared. And then here comes Armand. Although I don't find Lestat attractive and I don't find Armand attractive, I actually barely find Louis attractive, but he has his moments. If I was gonna pick either or, I would pick Lestat. And I'm just not a fan. Like, I just don't find him attractive, but I think he's not, neither one are ugly, just not my type. In case anybody's actually wanting to know, if anybody's out there and you want to know, Gold Mike, if anybody's out there, it is Gay Pride. It's Gay Pride. If any man is out there and you look like Lestat or Armand, I am not coming for you. I am not coming for you. Actually, you can comment down below and maybe we can go on a date, okay? I'm just saying that these particular vampires are not my favorite. But if you are a vampire and you look like Lestat or Armand and you want to give me a try and you maybe want to bite a neck, feel free and comment down below. I am single and available. Bloop. Somebody somewhere is typing ferociously down below. This is not the type of reaction I clicked on or I wanted to see. Sorry, outros are the best. I just go on a rampage. But anyways, this was an amazing episode. I would give it a 10 out of 10. I'm completely confused, and I feel like that's what it was trying to give me. I forgot how many episodes there are of this season. I know I said in the last reaction, it's either 7 or 8. But either or, we're almost done and wrapping up the season. As soon as it started, it's ending, and I'm super sad about it. But it's glorious. A side note to a side note to a side note, and this is not that reaction, but House of Dragons is coming out season 2 next week, and I'll be dropping it on the show. So just in case you are into that show, it's coming. The winter is coming, or the north is coming, or the north remember, some shit like that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Feel free once again to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode, or let me know about the things that I have missed. I love you all the way down. I will see you next time with more reactions. Bloop.